And one. We're live.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Rachel here and Sue. We are here along with Mr. World Peace Caravan Camel. And today we're going to talk about the highlights of Sandy Rakowitz's presentation at the Healthy, Wealthy, and Rise. And we have this little camel for a reason. We're going to get to that in a minute. But before we do that, it was beautiful. She's an incredible healer. And she talked about some basics. Her presentation is up online as well. And I think most of us oilers know how important it is to keep the environment clean. And how would we do that, Rach?
Oh, with the oils?
Yeah. And what do people clean their houses with?
Oh, of course, with the Thieves household cleaner and with lemon oil and diffusing purification and lemongrass.
Yeah, so we're making the air really pure. But when you think about it, if you put Clorox or some other chemical on the floor to clean it and sanitize it, these little guys, their nose is so close to the ground. Many of them lay on the ground and they lick their paws. And they're basically just eating Clorox or whatever product is there. So that's probably one of the most easy things to do to enhance the health of your animals.
And it's off-gassing and, they're absorbing it through their paws. So it's really affecting them.
Exactly. So there's a bunch of different products. I remember, this is a cool story. You're not going to remember this. This is a long time ago. Gary Young came to New Jersey, and it was so packed. It was at Saddlebrook, so we actually had the room filled, and then we had to rent another room upstairs and connect the camels. And my girlfriend brought her little daughter, and at the time, her little daughter's dog had cancer, and she stood up and she asked Gary a question, and Gary walked to her, put his arm around this little girl and said, "You know what you would do for a human?" He says, "That's what you're going to do for an animal, just smaller doses to bring that dog back to greater health." And I'll never forget that story. It was one of those moments when you just saw Gary's incredible compassion and softness amongst all its brilliance. And this was back before cell phones had cameras, so we didn't have a shot of it. I'm sure it would have been all over Facebook. But what that brings up is the fact that we need digestive enzymes. Our animals need digestive enzymes, unless they're eating a totally raw meal. And a lot of holistic practitioners serve raw food to their animals because that's how they would eat in the wild, right? And also probiotics are important. So a lot of the things that we would use for our bodies, our animals need. Another couple nutritional products, things like BLM for bones, ligaments, and muscles to support that. Sulfurzyme is really powerful. You guys can look these up in the EDR and see what they do. Now remember, the one thing that animals can't do is any kind of xylitol.
Yeah, like the
sweeteners. So the sulfurzyme, you make sure that the capsules, okay? You just want to stick with the capsules. I think I have that correct in terms of xylitols in there. Is that correct?
Either stevia
or xylitol. But anyway, whatever's in there, skip it. I don't use that one. I use the capsules. So already, another important thing is raindrop. Raindrop in a bottle. Peggy Diarmond has some beautiful presentations. I know she teaches aromatherapy for animals often. So sometimes they put all the oils, just drop them on the spine, scratch them in, real simple. They absolutely love it and adore it. Now, here's where our little camel comes in. You want to explain this?
Sure.
Okay.
So when we pet our animals, a lot of times we just, go like this, or we just kind of rub them a little bit. But Sandy explained that we should go all the way to the end, or when you rub their arm, pet them all the way to the end of their arm. So imagine you're rubbing your own arm. Imagine you just stop there. Think about how that feels. But you want to rub all the way to the ends of their paws. And that, what was it that you were explaining?
Well, the meridians go all the way to the tips of the fingers. So you try it at home. Just go so far And this half of the arm feels really jealous. It's like, wait a minute, what about the rest of me? So our pets feel the same way.
Mhm.
You know, there's this fun little sad cat diary on YouTube. It probably has 14 million views. And there's a little episode, one of the little segments of it is like, yes, you know, our owners have 2 hands and they're only petting us with one. How sadistic. Well, it's kind of like this. If you go halfway, it's like sadistic. So this was a tip from Sandy, which I thought was absolutely brilliant.
Mhm.
And I wish we had a real animal, but we're going to use our little caravan, Peace Caravan Camel. This is coming up Christmas time. So check that out, worldpeacecaravan.org. Okay. Her presentation is wonderful, and I highly recommend it. We had a dog there that was so cute.
Yeah.
And, you know, she went through beautifully, and she had slides on this.
Mhm.
Every single oil in the Animal Sense collection, which was one of the best presentations I've seen of that to date. So you want to get those slides. It'll help you learn how to use those oils better. Yeah. Anything else you want to add about our furry friends?
Well, I love this quote here. The physician should not treat the disease, but the patient who is suffering from it.
Yeah. So we want to treat our animals emotionally. We want to treat our animals physically.
Mhm.
And we want to treat I don't want to use the word treat, but support the owner. Because oftentimes our little friends are there picking up our energies. And so it's important for us to be in a good place too.
Mhm.
Okay.
Awesome. That's beautiful, Sue.
All
Thanks for
righty.
sharing.
So thank you all, and stay tuned for the next video.
Bye.
Bye.